finds me in some of Eliana's Instagram posts. That's my claim to fame. When Eliana's not playing on her phone, eating or sleeping, she organizes activities and games for me and Diego. She's the best counselor ever. Some of my favorite activities involve destroying my mother's closet while we try on all of her dresses, belts, hats, jewelry, and makeup. Whenever I need her, Eliana's always there to give me fashion advice and help me do my hair. When I'm running late, Eliana drops everything she's doing except her phone and helps me find what I'm missing. She's the best advice giver when it comes to friendships and school stuff. She always lets me taste the ice cream or sleeping cold. Mom. Thank you, Eliana, for being the best big sister ever. I love you. Wishing you mazel tov on your bar mitzvah. Oh, and I may be daughter number 2, but I'll always be faster than you. Now, I'd like to introduce an amazing guy. Anyone can live in a household of ladies, deserves an award from hairbands in every corner to shoes taking over the house. He manages to roll with the punches. Here he is, the best dad that anyone can ask for, the one, the only, Yoel Gordon.
Thank you, Gabby and Leah. Excellent job. So I'd just like to start off by thanking Suchi and Coleman from Jacob's Catering for doing an excellent job. We had a lot of last-minute changes, and they were more than willing to accommodate. So thank you, guys. So 12 years ago, Tanya and I were blessed with our first child. Born on a Friday night. I don't know why she's here. Not long before Rosh Hashanah. Our lives were changed forever from that day forward. Gone were the days when we can go to a movie on a whim or dine out in a nice restaurant without planning ahead. Rather, our days were filled with diaper changes, feedings, and like other first-time parents, taking our 3-month-old baby to gymnastics. And for Tani, pretending that Eliana was a doll and changing her outfits 3 to 4 times a day. Most of you don't know this, but Eliana basically slept through the first 3 years of her life. Seriously, she would sleep 14 hours a night, be awake for 2 hours, and then take a 4-hour nap. She would sleep between 16 and 18 hours a day. But those days are long gone. Now Eliana never sleeps. We used to tuck her in at night, but now that she goes to bed so late, she tucks us in and then goes off and works on her Instagram. Eliana Gordon 9. Most of you don't know this either, but Eliana is my personal in-house fashion coordinator. Being severely colorblind and not being able to tell what goes with what, I can always count on Eliana to let me know in a mostly nice way that does not go together. Eliana is also our family camp director. From coordinating and organizing Camp Eliana with Gabby and Leah as the campers, to intricate plays containing full sets and costumes, Eliana takes her role as big sister very seriously. Also, if anyone needs an amazing babysitter, Eliana is available. Of course, we're not using her. Eliana, you were named after 2 of your great-grandmothers, Grandma Harriet, Hannah, and Bobby White's Yonah. Grandma Harriet's first yahrzeit was commemorated the week that Eliana was born. The name Hannah comes from the word chain, which means favor, grace, and elegance. Grandma Harriet indeed possessed these qualities and so much more. She was a woman of great beauty, both in her midos and in her outward physical appearance. Grandma Harriet was a quiet woman, and it was her deep sense of modesty that caused her shyness and soft manners. Bobby Weiss had tremendous devotion to her Judaism. She was a Holocaust survivor, and yet despite all the horrors that she endured, she never wavered in her emunah with Hashem. From being a chicken farmer in Grimsby, Ontario, to moving her family to Toronto to ensure that her children had a proper Jewish education, her life revolved around her commitment to Hashem. Eliana, a bracha to you is that now that you are a bat mitzvah, you should continue to emulate the qualities and essence of your namesakes. I know that they are looking down upon you and are dancing in Shemona. I would be remiss if I didn't mention Eliana's great-grandparents that are no longer here. As Eliana was the first great-grandchild on either side, she had a special connection with both Tani's grandfather Papa and my grandmother Boogie. Okay, Ben. Papa would eagerly wait for our visits to Baltimore. He would have 3 large bags filled with books, candy, and chocolate for our girls. I'm pretty sure we still have an enormous supply of his candy left, as well as some cavities as souvenirs. Booby would patiently act as Eliana's audience, while Eliana would sing songs for hours, standing on a little stool as she performed in Booby's living room. We will never forget when we told Bobby that we had named our first child. She replied, Eliana. My God had answered. I have never heard that name before, as she said, and yet it is so beautiful. She always had a Hebrew language lesson to give over to us and little Eliana. We truly miss them both very much. I would like to conclude by thanking all of you for enhancing our simcha and joining in our celebration today. To all of our amazing friends that really lent a hand, from having us over for Shabbos meals or for having our kids over, Tanya and I really appreciate it, and we couldn't have done it without you. A special thanks to those that traveled from afar, from Baltimore, Cleveland, New Jersey, New York, and Israel. Trust us, we know that traveling to and from Toronto isn't easy, and we appreciate each and every one of you for being here with us. We would not be at this point in our lives without our amazing parents and grandparents. Grandma Dee and Hilke, Mommy and Abba, Mommy and Abba, you have given us all the love and support over the years, and Tanya and I would like to thank you from the bottom of our hearts for always being there for us. We love you. Finally, to Tanya. I'm not sure how you planned and worked and executed the Mitzvah. Working a full-time job and making sure food is bought and dinners are cooked, you truly are a woman. The girls and I appreciate everything you do for us, and we love you. Now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the lady of the hour, Eliana.
The month of Elul is here. This month is dedicated to preparing ourselves for the upcoming holidays of Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. During Elul, we analyze all that we have done during the past year. Are we nicer people? Are we properly committed to serving Hashem and all that which the Torah requires? Elul is a time to create our game plan for the upcoming year. The pressure is on to better ourselves as the year comes to an end. It is a time for Teshuvah as the day of judgment quickly approaches. This time of year, we also say goodbye to summer and are thrown into the frenzy of back-to-school preparation. Uniforms, school supplies, and new schedules all have to be arranged and prepared. Between getting ready for Yom Tov and getting ready for school, my birthday is usually celebrated in a low-key fashion. But not this year. Not only has this month been about a time of preparation for the upcoming holidays and the start of school, but it has also been about preparing for my very exciting and special birthday year. Tons of planning and logistics for the party had to be taken care of before this day arrived. The catering menu had to be finalized, dresses and shoes had to be picked out and altered, and party details needed to be smoothed over. And just like every August, it seemed as though the pressure of completing our list before the deadline was back again, and this time in full force. Today, this party is not the deadline. About Mitzvah Day is like a graduation. There is a sense that you have finished, that you've reached your goal, that everything up until this point, all the classes, tutoring, learning, and preparing, has only been for this one day. And once that day is over, it is done, finished. In truth, this beautiful party is not the end of anything. It is just the beginning. My life as a Jewish woman is not the final day, but the first day. Up until now, it has been only practice. From Bat Mitzvah and on, it's the real deal. Even though I'm only a 12-year-old girl, Judaism will now consider me as an adult. I'll be responsible for my thoughts, my speech, and my actions. And while it is so easy to get caught up with the details of the party, the party is not the Bat Mitzvah. The Bat Mitzvah happens with or without a party. It happens just by having my 12th birthday. The Bat Mitzvah marks taking my past, my childhood, and using that to propel me to the present, with a focus for my future. This is a lifelong process. This is not something that happens in one day, nor is it represented by one day. We put a lot into the big days, like the first day of school and the beginning of a new year. And we put a lot in for good reason. They are big days, but we can't forget that these days are not the whole picture. They always should represent a start, not an end. This is my beginning. This is my start. As prepared as I am for today, this is only my first step. This day is my day to shine and to be the star, but tomorrow morning is what really counts.
when I wake up as a Jewish woman and recognize that all the learning and development should always continue. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all of you for coming and celebrating with me and my family today. Each and every one of you are here because you play a special role in my life and the lives of my parents, and it truly means so much to us that you are here. Firstly, to my classmates and friends, you guys always know how to make me laugh, and you are always there for me. From texting on the grade 7 humans to just chilling out, we always have a blast. I'm so lucky to have you guys as an awesome group of friends. Bahama Mamas, you have no idea what it means to my parents that you made this trip to Toronto to party with us. I truly hope that when I'm your age, me and my friends will be as cool as you. To the Harnoviches, eggs, and babas. What can I say about you guys? From holidays to vacations, sleepovers to playdates, when we spend time together, we always have the best time. Love you guys. P.S. Let's talk about music with BB. To my Cleveland and New Jersey cousins, thanks for making the time to come in. It's not a party without a troop of Sokolovs to celebrate with. To my 2 awesome uncles, Mikey and Alex. You guys are more like older brothers than uncles to me. Visits with Kobe and Noah and road tripping with Alex are some of the best memories I have. Thank you, Mikey, for making the trip from Israel, and Alex for making the trip from New York to be here. Some of you may not know, but I have a set of pretty amazing great-grandparents. Ramsey and Hilke are the absolute coolest. My sisters and I are so lucky to be able to spend summers in Baltimore with you guys. From water bottle inventions to frozen Gatorade to lots of restaurant visits, our summers can't be beat. Can't wait till next year. Bobby and Zadie, you guys are amazing. Every time I'm at your house, you always make sure to have my favorites waiting. Fresh cut up mango and Bobby's famous grilled cheese. It's always so special being able to spend time with you. Grammy and Grandpa, it's always a party when we spend time together. Lots of laughing, Dunkin' Donuts, and of course, HGTV. In all seriousness, I love you both so much and really treasure our summer spent together at your house in Baltimore. Gabby and Leah, no words can describe how much I love you guys. You guys are officially the funniest, craziest, awesomest sisters and BFFs that anyone can ever ask for. You guys are always there for me and are always willing to listen to my rambling. Thank you for always making me laugh with our crazy characters, Morris, Doris, Loris, Grandma Chorus, and so many more. Mommy and Alma, there are so many things to say that I couldn't possibly list them all. Without you, this party simply could not have happened. None of this would be here. I wouldn't be here. Thank you for everything that you do for me. You guys are the best parents ever. I hope that in the future, I will continue to bring you much nachas as I grow into an adult. And don't worry, as I work on myself, I'll try to reduce the time that you have to wait for me in the car to be ready to go. Honestly, I love you guys more than you'll ever know. Mwah. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank Hashem for bringing me to this day and allowing me to spend it with my close friends and family. For now, let's continue to party!
Before we do,